Hey guys, welcome to SucceedOnline.Us. I am James. Glad you have made it. Today I'm going to show you how to leverage the power of Facebook lists. Now I just recently did one on Twitter, and how to leverage those lists is based on the very same principle. Now let's look at how does this affect you. You have all these people you're connected to, 200, 300, 800, 1,000, 2,000 friends on Facebook, and all of them may or may not be interested in what you have to offer. So you can put your stuff on your Facebook feed, your personal Facebook feed, and 2 or 3 times a day, and those that aren't relevant will unfollow or unlike you, right? That seems to be a problem, especially for network marketers. So how do we post and share to those that are relevant? How do we track who we've shared with? How do we keep track of how we've interacted and engaged with people? Attraction marketing is all about sharing value, engagement. It takes 7 or 8 touches typically to really get someone to a point to make a decision about a product or a service. So how do we keep track of that? Now, you might think of a CRM, a customer relationship management tool, which is very important for any business. It's a way to keep track of people that have converted. But we're talking about your friends, family, colleagues that are on Facebook that haven't converted to yet. They haven't said, okay, I'm interested, let me follow and learn more about what you have to offer. So before that point, we want to leverage the power of lists. Facebook has it built into the platform. It's getting better and better. They keep adding different features, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So here we are on the Succeed homepage, or Facebook page. If you haven't liked and share it, we are on Amazon with my Attraction Marketing Strategies ebook. I'm going to be adding more, and we'll be releasing more very soon. Please excuse my notifications. I will get this posted as soon as we're done. All right, so I'm going to start out at my wall, which is, you get there by clicking here, for those of you that weren't aware that you can do, and you can see I have this post and then an identical post on my wall. Now, this post and this post, identical on my wall. The average person in the public would be like, why are they posting the same thing twice? Okay, well, I'm not. Well, I am posting twice, but I'm posting it to specific audiences or specific lists. Now, I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second, but to show you what I'm talking about, we can go to, where is it at here? View as. This is in the little 3-bar menu on your desktop. View as. I'll wait for the page to load. And up here at the top, it pops up and says, this is a public view, or view as a specific person. It gives you a little tooltip, gives more information. I left that unchecked so that I could show you. So here we are. This is what the public view of my Facebook wall is. You can't see those 4 posts that I just showed you. Now, if we choose someone that is in one of those groups, then we'll see what they see. And you'll notice they can see one of those posts, one of those posts. All right? Cool, huh? So now you're not bombarding everybody that may not be interested or relevant to your offer or whatever your product or service is. And then we're going to be able to engage through a series of lists and keep track of who we've talked to, and it's also a way that will automatically force you to learn something about them, to follow their feed, to see what's going on in their life, and to be relevant, to be a friend. So let's go back to our main Facebook feed by clicking on the Facebook icon over here. And you'll notice I have a ton of favorites and pages, so please bear with me. Right here to friends. We're going to scroll down on the left to friends, and you'll see cold leads is the most recent one. So we're going to click on more. And this brings up list. Now, in order to create a list, you simply click here. It pops up. You give it a name, and you can start adding people to it. Okay? That's simple enough. I'm not going to create a list right now because I already have mine created. Now, I've got cold leads as my starting funnel. That's where I put everybody that I think might be interested in my specific offer. And then I have drip 1 through 7. You can see that 1 through 7. So basically the idea is to put everybody that is possibly interested or new people that I meet on Facebook into cold leads. And then each day I focus on trying to get 10, 20, however many people you have time for. Remember, a home-based business gives you the luxury of time. You can drop on and do this a couple times a day. It doesn't take long. But I'll move 10 people into drip 1. But before I do that, I go to their wall and I scroll and I look what they've shared recently. What have they liked? I comment on their post, and that helps me refresh my mind. So ultimately, within as little as 7 days, I have engaged 7 times with this person. They're getting notifications that I like their post, and I don't like stuff that's not interesting, So if you're just posting, I'm not just going to go click and like and share if it's just to be doing it. So some of the people may take a month to get through the funnel. Some people may take 6 months. But the idea is that if you're always adding people into cold leads, every day you're going to have someone that's ready to talk to you. Now, within that time frame, you will have identified some way to be relevant, some way to present a solution to maybe a struggle they're having or a pain. And that is it. It is really that simple. You engage with people, move them through the funnel each day, share something of value, always share value, and then your offer, maybe 10 to 20% of the time, but 80% of the time we want to share value. I struggle with that sometimes because I have so much information that I'm creating all the time. I share a lot. But anyway, this is leveraging Facebook lists for what it is. Once they've got the drip 7, then you can put them in your CRM and they're ready to talk about buying something from you. I know that's going to be useful if you implement it. So get out there and do that. In the meantime, I want to share you something with you. I love feedback on the Succeed Online website. And if you will notice, I'm doing something for you guys. Okay, we've had lots of comments, lots of feedback. The traffic is growing. About 44% of the traffic each month is now returning visitors. So I know that people are engaging and loving it. But one of the biggest things that I've heard from people is the page load speed. Now you'll notice how fast that just loaded. Let me refresh and you can see it again. This is the beta version that I'm about to launch. I'm working on this behind the scenes. I built the initial website out of WordPress, out of ease, out of simplicity, but I'm also a web developer, and I noticed that you'll see here the WordPress version loads a lot slower. I've had people say it took up to 11 seconds. We're probably now at 4 or 5 seconds, and the page still hasn't refreshed. You can't see my spinning thing. There it goes. See how long that takes? I know that can be frustrating. For those of you that know there's value here, you're willing to wait. I get it. But I also want to make it easier for you. So like I said, I'm rebuilding the website, custom code, to make it lightning fast so you no longer have to wait to get to the great content. All right, so that's one great reason for you to leave feedback. If you go to the Facebook page for Succeed Online, leave me a comment, leave a post, whatever the case may be, let me know what you think can be improved. I love feedback, good or bad. It helps me grow. Another example here we'll show you real quick. If we go to the beta version, which is what I just showed you, the fast load, our load time is right at, did I type the right thing in? What did we do here? Something's going on. Let me refresh the page. Bear with me. Let's try that again. Beta version. Something went wrong. Maybe their website's messed up. Let's try Google. We'll do Google. Now you'll see, let's see here. What does Google think about it? This is a great tool, by the way. If you have a website or a blog, you can go to PageSpeed Tools, and it'll tell you how Google rates you as far as speed, desktop. And I'm warning you, most platforms, especially WordPress and different themes, they're not going to get this rating. I customized this thing, tweaked it, optimized, got under the hood, and just made it as lightning fast as possible. So you may not be able to achieve the same results. Use free, use that stuff until you're ready. When you've got a budget for it, let me know. I'll show you my tricks and make sure yours does the same. So let's test this again on Pingdom. This is another great website, Pingdom Tools. And our load time is averaging just under 890 milliseconds, which is less than 1 second, and it's 92% faster than most websites tested in the United States. That's the kind of stuff that I do. All right. And it's free, so that pops up and I X out. So anyway, thank you for the feedback. I am working very diligently, very hard to speed up the process of making my website faster for you. Keep sending the great feedback. Thanks for joining in. Like and share this. Get it out there. And if you've got questions, contact me. Send me a message or call me. Happy to work with you on a personal level. Talk to you later. Thanks again. Have a good day.